Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Yusef Scott, and I want to welcome each and every one of you to the Soda and Easy Forex movement. Now, I know that many of you are coming from far, far away, all four corners of the world, so I thank you for being here. You guys know what I always tell you guys. Listen, if you're not yet connected with me here on YouTube, if you're not subscribed, get subscribed. If you're not connected with me yet on social media, get connected with me there, because when I drop jewels, when I drop videos, insight on how you can change your thinking, all these different things, different techniques on how to look at the market, how to look at life in general, you'll have it sitting right before you, okay? Now, I want to let you guys know something. This series that you're sitting in front of, this is going to be a video series that I'm going to impart to the entire world, because I have a lot of people who come to watch my videos. So this series is going to be about, you know what? Let me tell people, why is it that so many people choose the Soda and Easy Forex movement? Okay, I know that many of you probably have been referred to this channel through a friend, a colleague, another trader. Some of you probably are sitting inside of, you know, a Forex group, and you may have seen a video that may have been posted there of one of my videos here on YouTube. Regardless of the case, I'm going to give you guys insight on why so many people choose the Soda and Easy Forex movement. Okay, now let's think about it real quick. I want to tell you guys something. One thing about me, okay, one thing about the Soda and Easy Forex movement is, you know, when I started on this journey a couple years ago, and let you guys know, when I started on this journey a couple years ago, you guys probably don't get why I'm saying that. But the reason why I keep reiterating a couple years ago is because, one, that's when I got started. But two, it's been a couple years now that I've been at this. And with that, okay, with that time frame that I've been in, you know, the Forex trading or training arena, you know, I built trust with people, okay? And I want to tell you guys something. Trust has a, you know, that's my number one reason why so many people, they choose the Soda and Easy Forex movement. You know, anytime you're building a relationship with someone, it takes you to, you know, you have to build trust with the person. You know, you have to, you know, it's about building. If I'm going to share, open up my world to you, I have to be able to trust you. If I'm going to trust you if I'm going to listen to anything you have to say, I have to be able to trust and believe that you're going to tell me what's right. You're not going to lie to me. You're not going to deceive me. And trust goes a long way. So one of the reasons why, my number one reason why people they come to the Soda and Easy Forex movement, the reason why people they decide to get training through me, is because, you know what, over the last couple of years, people, they realize that, you know what, I can trust this guy. You know, he's personable. You know, he invites us into his world. Not too much, not too much. I want you guys to know one thing. You know, I like to keep it real. And some things are just not for everybody. You know, me, I'm a very simple guy. I don't need people all in my business like that. You know, I take time out of my day to help people. But I don't need people all in my business knowing, hey, this is what I'm doing right every second of the day. It's not about that. It's no one's business. All right. But the time that I've invested into you, everyone all across the world, it's because, you know, I have a passion of helping people. And because of that passion of helping people, they start to build, they start to say, you know what, I can trust this guy. You know, he's very consistent. You know, he's created hundreds of videos on YouTube over the last couple of years. You know, and he has a huge following on YouTube. A lot of people follow this guy. So why can't I trust this guy? Okay? So I wanted to give you guys insight on that. It's very important that we think about things, and we, you know, don't just think that it's just for show. you know, this right here is real. You know, I want you guys to know, you know, deciding to put time and effort into this to help people all across the world, it had to be a commitment that I had to decide on. You know what? Do I really want to take on that? Do I really want to? And when I decided to, I went all in. I didn't give partial. I gave you guys 110% of me, because I knew what I was standing up against. Okay, and I want to tell you guys something. When I decided to get into this training rather, you know, there's a lot that you have to deal with from people who don't know you. Think about it. I mean, I jumped into a field where there were vultures ready to chew me up if everything wasn't aligned properly. If I wasn't speaking the same language as them, people were ready to chew me up. But you know what? It didn't matter what people it didn't really matter what people. I don't care what they do. I knew what I wanted to offer, and I knew that I had to provide something that was unique. So, in this particular arena, training folks in Forex, it comes with a lot of I'll say backlash. People, if they don't know you, they will call you out to be a fraud, a scam. You guys know how it is. If you don't almost give people your blood type, if you don't provide people with your bank account, routing number, account number, they'll say that I don't care what you do, it's a fake, you're a scam, and this and that. So one thing that I'm proud of is that although when I got started, I'll say when I came public with me training folks, because I've been training folks before I got on, before I really publicized it, I was training folks locally. And I would say when I decided to reach thousands of people from all across the world, being on YouTube and Facebook, of course that came with some heat. It came with some heat. People, they wanted to see how, you know, just how good of a trader I was. So they challenged me. You guys know how it is. Oh, this guy, he's showing a demo account. He's not real. You know, at some point I found myself wanting to prove to people, to prove them wrong. You know, listen, I am who I say that I am. I am who I say that I am. I don't, you know, and I found myself I was proving myself to people. And what's funny is that originally I didn't think that I had to do that. But then quickly I realized that I had to do that. So I did that. And then I realized that it doesn't really matter if I prove people who I am. There's always going to be a group of folk who won't believe anyway, because some people just haven't tapped into that type of success, or they haven't witnessed it for themselves. It's just like you telling someone, hey, listen, don't go down there. I'm telling you, there's some shady stuff going on. And people are like, man, forget that. I've been coming there for years. You may be going there for years, but every day you go down there, it might not be happening. But I'm telling you, I stay in this area and I know what goes on. So you don't want to go down there. So you can't prove it to everybody, because some people, they just won't see it. It doesn't matter if you rub it right in their face, they won't see it. So you know what? Because of that, you know, I had to, at some point, I had to prove to people who I was, and I had to prove it to them by showing daily confirmations, and I had to prove it to them by showing them live accounts, because at some point I thought to myself, you know what? As long as I'm showing you that I'm profitable, who cares if it's on a live or a demo account? So after so long, I said, you know what? What is it going to cost me to show them my live account? It won't cost me anything. But you won't get my blood type. You won't get my account number. You won't get all that stuff. I'll show you my live accounts, and that's where I am right now. I show people my live accounts, and it doesn't matter to me. You know, it only takes a second. So, but certain things you're not gonna put your family. You're not gonna put your family at risk. I mean, you're gonna protect you gotta protect yourself. It's not worth it. So I just want to let you guys know, that's my number one reason why, based on what I hear from people who join. They tell me, we converse on this topic, and they say, man, I've never seen someone who have been so consistent, who, you have all these videos on YouTube, you really care to help people, and man, you're so deep with it. So I want to let you guys know, with all that I've done on YouTube over the last couple of years, with all that I've done, it's helped people who were on the fence, wondering, oh, you know what, should I join this guy? Is he credible? And of course, there will always be people who still won't believe. So a couple of years ago, I decided, well, why not do this? Why not start providing free trade alerts and showing people what time it is, showing people how credible I am, because what I say I am. So I started providing free trade alerts. Hey, listen, GBP and ZD, it's going to do this. Like I remember, like yesterday, after the Brexit took place, June 24th, 2016, on the GBP and ZD, the market shot down. That market shot down. All the GBP pairs, GBP CAD, GBP AUD, all of them shot down. And the GBP and ZD went to an all-time low that low hadn't been tapped for a couple years, but it was the all-time low. And I told everybody, this market is going to go up. And so many people took that trade alert, send me emails, send me text messages, send me, all type of messages saying, man, like, you are really the truth, man. Like, I really appreciate that. A lot of them actually joined. A lot of them took the proceeds from that trade and they joined, because the market had gone up for, I think, a couple weeks or something. And people, they were very happy about it. They were very happy about it. And what's funny is that same level, this is me knowing the market, that same level is where the GBP and ZD, where the market rose to, is where the market is not far from that level right now. So these are the types of things that I have to do to keep people ready. Like, people have to know, like, listen, when I say that I am the Forex GOAT, you better believe I'm the Forex GOAT. And I say that not being cocky or arrogant. I say that because I'm confident. I say that I'm very humble about it. I just know what I know. And because of that, all the trade alerts that I put out, I put out trade alerts where I say, hey, listen, this market's going to do this. Go in while I'm saying it's going to do something. Boom, 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 boom. Live trades. We're going to watch this over the next couple weeks. Couple weeks later. All right, here you go, you guys. Look at the market. The market went down, just like I said. You know, you guys, if you guys don't believe that, you can go to this is of course for those who might not believe. You can go to the forexgoat.com. That's where, and I actually need to update that site because that's where I actually post those trade alerts that I put out. And people, they like, wow, this guy, he's amazing, man. He's amazing. So I just want to let you guys know my number one reason why people choose me. All right. And like I said, it goes, it's all about trust. Who can you trust in this market? Because honestly, there's a lot of people who are posers. A lot of people, they put on a mask and they say, hey, listen, I'm the Forex GOAT, you know, or they say, hey, listen, I'm a Forex guru, you know, and they're really, they really aren't who they say they are. And honestly, I've stood the test of, you know, of those newbies who come out and say, hey, listen, you know, I'm a Forex mentor, I'm a Forex trainer, I'm a Forex guru, you know, take my trade alert, or, you know, do this and do that, or come get training from me. You know, I'm the most authentic. Please come over here and take training from me. And, you know, see, I'm not a part of, I may have come out with folks who, you know, came out during that same, you know, I may have came out while people, they were coming out trying to come up in this Forex training thing. But a lot of folks, they've been exposed. They've been exposed. And you know what? After 3 years, I'm still here. I'm still here. And that means a lot. All right. So I just want to give you guys insight. Remember, this is going to be a series, so I have other reasons why people, they choose me. You know, you guys have sat here and you watched my number one reason why people, they choose the Soda and Easy Forex movement. All right, I'm going to give you guys more insight, and I have multiple videos to make on this topic. So I hope that this video has helped each and every one of you from all across the world realize why is it that I consider myself, and people consider me, to be the Forex GOAT. For those of you that don't know, that's the greatest of all time, the best that ever did it. I want to tell you guys the reason why. All right? The number one reason, remember, it's because of the trust, the level of trust people have. When I say that things are going to happen, call it done. It's going to happen. It might not happen when you want it to, but it's going to happen. All right? So that's it for this video. Remember, if you're not yet connected with me on social media, check out my handle, sodarneasyforex. You can find me. If you're not yet subscribed to this channel, get subscribed. Trust and believe me, you want to make sure you subscribe to this channel. All right, great insight, great knowledge, different perspective on trading Forex. All right, you guys, I appreciate you. It's Yusef Scott, the Forex GOAT. Peace.